Hello everybody, I am back, and I'm digging in a different spot here on my dump. You can see a lot of this is like grown up. You can see it. This is some of the spots where I first started digging in here, and I'm gonna tell you something. I knew that I had not went deep enough over here. I kept saying it, that this spot was older, and sometime I was going to come back over here and I was going to hit this. Well, today's that day. Been arrowhead hunting and digging for artifacts pretty hard here lately, everybody. I needed a break, so yesterday I did some surface hunting, and well, I thought, well, I haven't done any bottle digging in a while, so here I am. And look at my first find. Yeah! Hey, woo! Every day you find a croc is a good day, everybody. Loving it. Check that out. Two-tone. It's not that big. It's not that. I dug up I think like a 5-galloner that was busted one time. Same thing as this. It was broken, but I found every piece and I glued it back together. But that's pretty good shape. It's got one chip. You can see right here. It's on the back side. But you know what? I might just fix that. That wouldn't be too much. And it's this dark color. So I might be able to, with very minimum effort, fix that. But then again, as a display piece, look at it. It just looks good just like it is. One little flaw. And it's not, it's old. You can see how it's discolored. I did not do that. So that's an old chip, and the bottom's good and perfect, no cracks. This thing here, I'm gonna tell you, I kept hearing something with my rake, and I couldn't see. It's way down in here. I'm digging way deep, everybody. Way deep today, because I know that down in here is the true late 1880s, 1890s stuff. And lots of milk bottles. One day I dug up 8 embossed milk bottles, out of this hole. That most of them were badged up, all from Central Ohio. That was probably about my best milk bottle day of my life. Yeah, 8 of them came from this area. Actually, I think it's like straight down this direction, about 4 feet right here. But I knew, because this tree, I left this alone. Because this old tree right here, this is a widowmaker. If this comes down on you, you're done. It's a big, I think it's an elm. And like lots of elms in Ohio, you can see, look at them little spots right there, where them, in little holes, right? That's those borer worms. And here in Ohio, these borer worms have just decimated the elm tree population in the state. It's history. They're about all dead now, all of them. But so I've let that go in the past, and it's rooty and through here, so I didn't dig it. And there's some other big, stone and rock impediments through here. It's tough digging. But I knew, because I found right up above this, I think the first croc I ever dug. It's kind of this general area. But like I said, I couldn't even see down there. And I kept hearing something, but I couldn't see it. It was up in the ceiling, up underneath this root and under. This thing had got caught up into the roots, and it wouldn't come down. Look, you can see where my rake, right there, touched it. You don't see it right there. I didn't, I know for a fact I didn't damage this. So that's the way God gave it to me, everybody. I'm loving it. Nice. It's the only one of these I have that's two-tone that was virtually complete. So there you go. First find of the day, everybody. Croc. We love the Crocks. I don't know how many crocs I've dug up. I don't know. I'm about worn out, everybody, already. I've been working hard to get down into there. But, if nothing, I don't care. I got a croc today, everybody. Every day you find a croc's a good day. See ya. Hey, everybody. Second find of the day. First find. The first find of the day is a croc. I mean, I can't believe that. But I had to dig to get back at this. You can see like this top layer. See how it's all messed up? That's because this is, previously dug stuff. All the way down there, it was completely undisturbed good stuff, man. I'm going to find a lot of nice. It's going to be a hard dig today. But man, there's some great items down in here. But look at this old barrel jar. It's kind of small. It's heavy. It's like a heavy glass. But look, it's shaped like a pickle barrel. I'm just loving that. That's too cool there. That's pretty cool, everybody. I love pickles. I like sweet pickles and dill pickles. And I've been wanting one of these for a long time. And every one of them in here had been broken. So it's nice to finally get a pickle barrel jar. That's pretty nice. See ya. Okay, everybody. Boy, I'm going to tell you something. Look at it. I can't. Oh, I'm way down in there now. Look, this handle. Look how deep. That tells you something. That's way down in there now. And I started back where I'm sitting, so, you know, this hole's pretty darn deep. But I turned you on. Look, there's a clock. I dug up a clock, but so look at that. Paid 1923. So I'm in a 100-year-old hole here, and as I get deeper and deeper, it keeps getting older and older because I know, you know, this thing goes all the way back to the turn of the century into the 1890s. But, you know, here's that crock I found, but guess what? Right? So 2 Crocks. This here, I think this is like a medical, you know, like a mortar. The way it's shaped, it's like, it's all like, you know, it's very, I don't know, it's just like a mortar, you know. It's not like a regular, it's not a drinking cup. It's really heavy. This thing is flawless. I'll show the, there you go. So I'm pretty sure that's like a mortar, and I got a really nice Art Deco-y drinking glass from that time period. So my wife hates that stuff. She don't want me bringing that sort of stuff back to the house, but I do it. And then those are the glasses that I drink out of. She won't touch it. She won't drink out of them. But after all that I've shown you, these nice cool things, I wish that clock would have been in better shape, everybody. But man, I've been on a marble drought. And I tell you what, the good Lord must just feel sorry for me, because look at this smoking stein. Oh, there's purples and, oh. There might be like a crack in it right there. Yep. Well, it's a nice marble nonetheless. It's going into the jar. I could be wrong. That could be just the way, but then again, I don't know. It's really blinding light. That may not be. That's weird. There's like, you know what? That might be handmade marble there, buddy. I don't know if that's like a stringy thing on top of the glass. But nonetheless, purples and what an awesome marble there, buddy. That's a good one. They come out of them old layers. That ain't no new marble. That's an old one. So, marble. I can't believe it. It was easy to see. It wasn't like it was, you know, it just fell right. It was right there. Fell right out. Woof. So, that's a nice find. I like marbles. Yeah, I don't think that's, I don't think that is a crack. It doesn't seem to go down into there. But then again, it could be, I don't know. Nonetheless, I like how it looks. It'll look great in a jar. And that's that, right? Give you a look-see. That's a smoker. Wow. Whew. Killing it, everybody. Killing it. Having a pretty good day. You find a couple of Crocks and a smoker marble like that. Pretty good one. I also got this. Check this out. This is like the second one of these I've dug up out of here. And the same thing. It bottom must have got like water down in it, and they froze and blowed the bottoms out. Yep, that'd have been it's like the third one of them I've dug up out of here. But man, I'd show you, but you can't even see that deep down in there. Fantastic layers there, buddy. Fantastic layers. Okay, but look, you can see it got hot. Look how it melted that piece of glass. All right, back at it and see you. All right, everybody, I am giving up on that. I'm not digging at it. I've been battling with this hole long enough. I'm done. I got a couple of Crocks out there, and I'll have to come back in a day when I feel like doing some digging, because that's stupid. It's just, you know, we've gotten a lot of rain, and it's... I'm not fighting with it. I'm just not. I got a Sloan's liniment and one of these little fat beers here. Those are cool. I mean, it's pretty primitive. You can see, you know, the mold marks. Pretty heavy. I wish that thing was embossed. That would have been just a great one. But look at this. It says physician sample. I'm liking that a lot. And a Sloan's liniment. And one of these jars here, it's got bears on it. So, you know, I've did all right, everybody, so far. I'm gonna move the operation here, and I think I'm gonna go down into there, and we hit it for a little bit. So I'll be back at it. See ya. Well, I tell you what, everybody, I moved from that crock spot. It was tough. So I went over here. I had found, I don't know, it was a couple of days span there where I found about half a dozen marbles. Some of them were melted, so I didn't film them, but you know, there was, I'd say about 4 or 5 of them. It was at least really good, but I can't see. You see that, everybody? That is about as good a shape as I've ever seen one of these in my life. Registered 1943 dog, Coshocton, 34, 32. Oh, and I just love smalls like that, everybody. That is, I can't believe how good a shape that, I can't believe how good a shape that's in. All right, everybody, the agony of defeat moment. Something sticking me in the rear end. Piece of metal. Gosh darn it. Sorry, everybody. Well, you know, want me to give it to you real? That's what it's like sometimes, me doing a bunch of complaining. But man, I had to show this just for history's sake. The J.L. Dickerson Creamery and Produce Co. Coshocton, Ohio. That's the heartbreaker of the day, everybody. You know, I found a lot of nice stuff. It was, but not like that. That's the first time I ever seen this bottle, everybody, and I've been digging in here for over a year, off and on, you know. That is absolutely fantastic. Right there. It didn't come from down in lower layers. It's up here in that cap. I tell you what happened. Hear that? It's whining. It wants to come down. Anyways, that bottle right there was right there in that cap, right? Well, what happened was that probably got thrown over like on the edge, and when they rolled this over, it broke it. You know, it was stuck into that stuff. It got bejumbled into everything, you know, so you know, it's broken, man. I'm telling you, that would have been just a weak maker of a bottle. Golly. But you know, them rolling this over and capping it off and stuff, well, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have found that celt or the pestle in here, because all that dirt came from up top. And well, this area is about as Indian as it gets, everybody. So I mean, so the cap helped me, and then capping this off hurt me. Right? It gave me some awesome Indian artifacts out of here, but then again, you know how many bottles did it tear up? All right, I'm gonna get back at it, everybody. I just can't believe that. See ya. that stinking devil's foot. Everything in this place wants to bite you or hurt you. But I turned you on because look at that. That is a center fire. See that? That divot? That's the primer that's caved in. This is a center fire metal shotgun shell. Metal. The whole thing is metal. Sure is, everybody. That's what that is. I'm thinking 12 gauge. But I didn't see any markings on it. I'll clean it up more. But man, you know, when did they, you know, they went to paper and then they went to plastic. But when did they make them? I'm going to have to look that up because that is definitely what that is. See, rimfires, like small caliber rifles or 22s and things of that nature, right? The primer is actually the rim. So it'll strike that, it'll strike the rim of it, and that's how it causes a combustion to occur to push the load out, right? Well, this is a center fire where the primer's actually been they press them into the shotgun shell. If anybody's ever done any reloading out there, you know what I mean. But that is all. Look at that. That's one piece, everybody. That's all metal. I can't believe it. That is a heck of a find. That's a heck of, you know, a couple of great smalls, man. That 1940s, you know, dog tag, and now this. I mean, wow. Wow. I've been hunting all my life, everybody. I've been hunting since the age of 6. I caught my first trophy. Well, everybody, I'm done for the day. But I do have a few items here I'm going to show before I leave. It's got me a decent Whitmer's. This is smaller than the one I've got, so it's threaded, but nonetheless it's embossed, so I like it. So that one's going home with me. It's a shell button there, buddy. Watch this. You can see it's already, you know, some of it's falling apart, but see that? So I'm going to put that in there. My coat pocket to try to preserve it and save it. It goes in there. But here's the really cool item that I just dug up. I just dug up a watch. And this is something different I've never seen before. Well, shoot. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back with you here. I want to wet nest so we can see it a little better. It says the American Waltham Watch Co. And I think the deal was you'd hit a button. There's something right here, and it probably opened it. So this is an item that I'm going to have to clean up before I start dickering with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty nice, everybody. Watch. Some kind of early watch. It's nice. Another nice find. I didn't show that. That's a, I think it's a knee high. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let me look at this again. No, it's a vest. Excuse me. Vest. Look at that big. Man, I've been wanting one of these. I've only dug up about a dozen of these, and they've all been broken, all of them. And that was the heartbreaker of the day. That shocked the bottom. But I can already feel everybody. It's getting a little bit windier, and sun's went away, so it's time for me to get out here. It's about 4 o'clock, so I've put in a heck of a day. Hope you're all doing okay out there. I just wanted to give myself a chance here to do something different, but you know, A couple Crocks. There's that chip in it, you can see. But that's the only flaw in this thing. So I might just fix that. And this right here, you know, it's chipped up. Well, the one that Rox Cousteau found, if you remember, if you watched his videos as well, his was damaged too up top. Well, what he done was he cut that all off and put a new lid on it. So thanks, bro, for giving me an idea of how I can, you know, try to do something with this nice thing. Just the only part of it that's messed up is that. So yeah, 2 Crocks today, everybody, and a little bit of all kinds of different stuff. So hope you're all doing well out there, and we'll be seeing you.